Hey everyone, welcome to Soulfish. I am really glad you are here. Hang on, I think I have like 5,000 mosquitoes. I must have chosen the mosquito lair over here. So I want to thank you for being here and for watching. I really appreciate your comments, your positive love and light and feedback for me and Nance. It means a lot to us. I want to thank you for helping us grow this community. And, you know, in my personal practice this morning, and as I share stuff with you guys and what I'm feeling, and what I try to do is take what I'm feeling and then do something with it. In other words, I need to understand it in a different way than just a pain body, than just a hitting against the wall. And so today I want to bring up some things to give you some encouragement and to let you know that, hey, you're in good standing, like you're doing what you need to do. And there are 3 things that are going to tell you that you're on the right path. So first of all, if you're being tweaked a lot right now, and I'm tweaked a lot in a way where stuff from the past is being brought up, little things. I'm not talking about necessarily monumental, life-changing stuff. I just mean little things. You have these options that are brought to you, right? And in the past you would have operated it like this, and now you're getting the choice. Now you're even aware that, hey, I'm being tweaked a little bit and I have a choice to respond like this or I can respond like that. Very different. Understand I use the word respond, not react, right? Big difference. Respond means you're coming from a place of some understanding, maybe not all understanding, but at least you're on the path of that, right? Reacting means that's temporal, that's impulsive, right? And that's what you're trying to avoid, is that kind of energy blip, right? So the first thing is you're being tweaked. You know you're on the right path because you are being faced with all of these little things that make you face them. And the difference now between you now and in the past is that you're actually looking at it. You're actually facing it. And you're actually saying, hey man, I may need to make this change here. And I'm actually ready to do it. How cool is that? So you're on the right path. That's the first thing, right? The second thing that you're going to find is that you feel like you're floaty. Floaty meaning that you're here, but yet at the same time you're in a bit of a daze. You're still functioning, but you seem, I don't want to say numb because numb's not really the right word, but you get what I'm saying? Like you're in a state of like where you're kind of like, you know, you could be poked, you know, and it doesn't, you have to poke a lot harder for it to feel the same way, you know, for some reason. Like you're not numb, but you're not here. Like that's a sign you're working in the right path right now. You say, well, how is that even possible? Like this is all energetic. You are an energy body. So as you change you, everything around you changes. Think about the beauty of that. As you become more aware, as you're able to recognize what's going on in you, not necessarily what's recognizing what's going on in the world. We spend so much time worried about what's happening all around the world, and there are some really terrible things. Yes, but I'm saying that it's instead of just saying, hey man, if I worked better and I helped the guy in the elevator, the guy I met at the mall, the guy that just gave me my food, you know, my boss, my employee, my coworker, my whatever, my wife, my kids, my everybody. Like, what if you looked at it that way? And just you dropping all of those little kind of like good juju bombs, right, everywhere. Do you realize that everybody comes up a little bit? I mean, you could just take a path and you could see everybody's little energy spike. It matters. And it even matters more important to you because the quality of your life, the reason you're doing this work is not because at some point when you die, you know, this is going to happen for you. You're doing this work so that your life is about living. Your life is about feeling the right way and about understanding what you're here to do and how to do it and how to be and increase your beingness. That's why you're here. So, you know, you're doing this work. So that's the second thing is you're feeling, I don't want to say out of body, numb, but you get what I'm saying. Like things just, you know, things just aren't as spiky to you. They aren't requiring you to be as highly charged, right? You're not doing that as much anymore. And that's a really cool thing. So again, you're seeing the difference in how to feel. You know, when you take in negative feelings from somebody else, whether you are super energy sensitive or not, and or thoughts, that all creates part of your energy body. So you can be aware of that. And some of us are aware of it physically, mentally, emotionally, electrically, all of that. And some of us aren't wired quite like that and aren't, I'm going to say, being exposed to quite so much stimulus, but it still affects them in a similar way, kind of like astrology does, real astrology. I'm saying it affects you. You can be aware of it, so you can be intellectually aware of the science of it and what's going on. You can be intellectually aware of the science of it and what's going on and actually feel it. So feel the results of what you've studied. That's one level, right? Or you can just feel it and be validated every time you hear, somebody talk about it and what kind of stage you're in and what you felt that day. See what I'm saying? So you have different levels based on your personality, individuality, interest, capability, skill set, ability to grow, scalability. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. You're an individual for a reason, not, you're not the one, I don't mean to digress, but this thing of we are one, it's kind of like, my understanding, my frustration with that statement, or my understanding here, and I may be digressing, but I'm going to anyway because it feels right, is, if we're all powered by electricity and you're a refrigerator and Nancy's a microwave and somebody else is a stove and somebody else is an Alexa, just because we're all fueled by electricity does not make us electricity. So that's where I'm coming from. It doesn't mean that we aren't connected. It doesn't mean that there isn't a shared vibe. It doesn't mean that we're not all fueled by the same thing, exist within the same construct, right? But you being, one thing and me being another is for purpose, is for how this works. So understand that your individuality matters. Your particular personal journey here matters. So the third thing that that you're part of the right flow, that you're working through this in the right way, that you are on track, is that your relationships are going to change. You're going to notice your relationship with yourself is going to change first a little bit. In other words, how you kind of view yourself and the things that are going on with you physically. So you're going to notice some pains. You're going to notice, it's like your body's also changing at this time. Not just, it's your antenna, So as you do this work, your body has to kind of adapt to handle the power you have. More mosquitoes. All right, so I want you to understand that you're doing this work and your body's going to start to create some shifts. So you're going to undergo some pains. You're going to undergo headaches you didn't have, your aches and joints you didn't have, stuff that happens to you that it wasn't like you were lifting heavy boxes all weekend and now your back hurts all of a sudden. You get these things that happen to you. That's going to happen. So your body changes, and your diet, your relationships, you're going to see it all. I'm saying that kind of physical part of you, your personal space here, the you part. You're going to see a big change in that too. So if those three things, if you feel like any of those things are happening to you, then you're on the right path. Because sometimes you can't handle all three things at one time. Sometimes you can. So if any of those things are happening to you, you're on the right path. So I want to validate you, and I want you to know that that's good. That's good stuff. It may not feel good, but it's good stuff. It's kind of like it's kind of like you've been sick, right? And this is the surgery part. So yeah, it's not fun, and there may be a little pain associated to it, and you may be out of body with some anesthesia or something, whatever's going on here, all of that, right? But it's like surgery, because when you come out of it, you're going to be like the $6 million man. You're going to be like Jamie Summers. You're going to be able to jump over buildings. It's going to be crazy, the stuff you're going to be able to do. So I hope that's helpful. And until next time, much love.